You don't count.
down.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Go.
5,
Hi.
6, 3,
no,
2,
sorry.
1. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Nailed it.
You've stolen my line. Okay. Welcome back to I Read It Online Somewhere.
Wait, we're not welcome. This is episode 2. We're not welcoming back.
No, we are. We're welcoming them
We're
back
still
each
welcoming.
week.
Welcoming back each week.
Okay, fine.
This is totally going to be the intro.
Welcome back to I Read It Online Somewhere. We're here every week to discuss what we have read online and answer your strange and wonderful questions you probably should have asked your science teacher at school. I'm Amie, and I didn't ask these questions either, but luckily for me, I'm joined by two science teachers, Andrew and Ross, who can help me answer them now. So you'll be using the first one.
I'm Ron Berg.
Herb Erplinger?
Oh god, can you tell it's late and I've had no coffee today?
But yeah, you
so
can drink coffee again.
Yeah, I can drink coffee again. Yeah,
Hey.
episodes 2 of the season 3.
It's a weird way to put it.
Oh dear. And so this week we are talking all things. Well, not all things. We're talking something unnatural. Ross wouldn't give us any more information because he wants us to be surprised by his
I
article.
didn't want you to think about it ahead of time.
I
All
wonder
he
what it
said
could
is
be.
unnatural. So Ross,
Over to me.
take
Okay.
it away.
So I'm going to start this with a question. What is the most unnatural fruit?
In what sense? Like scientifically, or I really don't like bananas in the kitchen. Just thinking of Ross's brother who really hates bananas.
You don't.
You're not recording again. You better.
No. I'm thinking about the question.
This would be comedy
time. No,
gold here.
I'm definitely
Comedy
recording
AU.
this time.
Oh, it's good. Good for me.
Callback.
Shout out episode 1.
I don't know. Well, actually, banana was the first thing that popped into my head.
No, okay. Oh, what's the most unnatural? So let's think.
So what by unnatural? What do I mean?
I feel like I'm on a quiz show with each one of you each week. It's really fun, and we try and work out the answer.
And we lose every week.
No, excuse me. I won everything last week.
Do we get a clue?
Unnatural. Do you mean like it shouldn't be a fruit? It's like been so genetically modified.
Well, yeah, it's by unnatural. I mean the furthest away from where it started as an.
Is it an orange because they're meant to be green?
As an evolved fruit.
Orange because they're meant to be green.
So yeah, oranges should be green. Yeah.
Is it a grape because actually grapes are normally the size of basketballs, but we've shrunk them down to teeny tiny little things?
Oh no, it's kind of the opposite, but I didn't know that.
You know you can get baby watermelons as well.
Oh, have you ever had a cucamelon?
What? No.
It's like a teeny tiny little cucumber, but it's like the shape of like a teeny tiny little basketball. So cool.
Oh, did not know about
Is
that.
it a cucamelon?
No.
Nope.
Is it something like that though? Like
Yeah,
something that's been like genetically modified?
Yeah. There's two contenders.
Okay.
There's two rival camps in this. And one of them has said a watermelon.
Oh.
And the other one's gone with sweet corn.
Oh.
Oh.
These are the two things that are furthest away from their sort of natural evolutionary thing before they were harvested. No, what's the right word?
Cultivated.
Cultured.
Or is
Yes.
a banana not meant to have? You've made me Google this.
Banana's
before.
got seeds in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, a banana looks quite different, but
No,
very.
if you Google now. In fact, everyone just stop and Google. What do you have to Google again? Like what a real banana looks like or something.
Yeah.
Google it just now. Pause.
You'll probably also see a watermelon in there as well.
2 hours
Okay, so what
later.
do we real banana. Oh, I've
So
just called it
basically, we
bababa.
can see the evolution of watermelon because there's an Italian artist called Giovanni Stanchi, and he drew a watermelon in the 1600s, and you can see it's very different from the watermelon we have now.
And wait, we're still
Yeah,
sorry,
Ross,
I'm still
everybody's
Googling
just
bananas.
Googled bananas.
Everyone's Googled what a
Right,
real
what are
banana
we
actually
Googling
looks
now?
like.
So we're going to Google...
Giovanni Stanchi watermelon. Stanchi?
Giovanni
What's his name?
Stanchi.
Spell it as it sounds.
Sure.
I got a painter.
Ooh.
Watermelon.
Yeah, so you can see all the
Oh,
red and
yeah.
white flesh fruit.
Oh, I have
yeah.
seen this picture.
And even that's a watermelon that's like been cultivated by humans for hundreds of years. So that'll have changed for the original thing, which sounds close to what you were talking about there. What was it, the cuckoo melon?
A cuckoo melon, yeah.
Yeah, so it should be a very small melon, and it's just been artificially bred to make it bigger. And then think about I can think about my childhood. Picture you're 6 years old and you're eating watermelon on holiday somewhere. How is it different to the watermelons you have now?
I suppose it had. Well, like it's got seeds in it.
Oh, it doesn't anymore, does it?
What?
Yeah, well, you can get seedless
them.
watermelon. Yeah.
They're pretty much all seedless now. They've all been genetically modified to be seedless.
Oh.
Whereas even when we were younger, sort of 20 years ago, they all had seeds in them. They all had these big black seeds that people used to spit out.
Oh yeah, because if you picture a watermelon, like if you Google like I don't know cartoon watermelon.
Let's Google cocoa melon.
Oh, cocoa! Don't. That's very triggering for me.
Cocoa Melon, if you're not aware, is a very annoying kids' TV show. So that, and then sweet corn. So if you picture your big corn on the cob, that's come from something similar to like grass seeds, like wheat type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But again, over sort of 700-800 years of artificial breeding, and they managed to make like the harder corn, which is used all over America, and then over the last 100 years or so, it's been turned into this sort of soft, juicy sweet corn. And so even like 80 years ago, sweet corn didn't exist, like the stuff you get in tins now.
Yeah, the yellow corn.
You could only get hard like corn, like a seed type thing. So it's all just from. I've been changing. So I just thought it was really interesting to see even within our lifetimes, we're all sort of middle 30 type things. The
32 here, middle 30s.
Yeah,
I was just trying to be kind to Andrew, but that's just
feel victimized here.
Just the changes in like even going from seeds when we were younger to not having seeds now.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Interesting. I wouldn't have got that from. I don't know what you could have said that we would have guessed that. You could have put
no,
seeds.
Yeah, actually, like putting in Unnatural was quite.
Someone said watermelon, and then someone said.
We named a lot of fruits. In fairness,
I think you got there pretty quickly.
We named a lot of fruits.
That was good.
But yeah, that was.
I
good
like
story.
that one.
Thank
Yeah.
You, Ross. But I want to move on to the next bit, which is questions that you guys are going to ask me, and see if I can do better than last week.
Alright, Amie, question number 1. What is it that makes whole cities light up?
A type of power. Does it not depend what city you're in? Like you might have.
Is it meaning like the?
Oh, I could. Well, oh no, that was it. What was our power cut? The street lamp. We had a really stressful power cut. Recently, basically, don't have a smartphone or a smart home. Sorry, or it gets turned into a horror movie because we have white noise machines in the kids' rooms, like because we do. They just kept going off and on, constantly. This white noise machine, the robot Hoover started going off and on.
Our lights started
flickering because it was basically like an underground cable thing that like was a little bit loose, or I don't know, something like that. The man on the phone was trying to explain it. But yeah, I know our street lights went off, and that was an underground cable because the road was dug up for like 6 weeks. So I'm gonna guess underground cables are powering the city. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I would have said. Yeah.
Well,
so I suppose it's underground
up?
cables.
Is it? Yeah.
Street lights. Is that the answer?
Yeah,
street lights. I suppose probably
iPhone.
What gives
just
us,
lots of people holding up their iPhones.
I suppose what gives us energy depends on your city, depends on where your energy comes from. But am I right in saying, Ross, that like
a lot of cars will light up? Like for example, think about when we're in planes and we're flying over cities.
You get cars out of the country and they're not lighting up the place. No, it's street lights. Street lights light up.
Street lights.
So when you see a glow around a city, it's the street lights you're seeing. It's not house lights. It's not car lights.
It's streetlights.
Streetlights.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and cities should be glowing less now, because we've changed from the old orange sodium bulbs to the new LED bulbs.
We're getting a bit bulby again.
Yeah.
A bit bulby like last week. Okay, and
Right.
I mean, I don't think it. Did we all get points there?
Everybody gets points.
Yeah, everyone. Points for everyone. Okay.
Okay, I feel like I don't get any because I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no
Right,
points for you.
Question number 2. What is it in glow sticks that makes them glow?
I'm sure I've asked this question before. So let me have a think. I know you have to break it for it to glow. Yeah, that's all I know. It'll be some
So what
sort
must
of
be happening then?
a reaction
Oh,
with force. Is that a thing? Contact? Heat? Is it heat? I don't know. Two things reacting?
yeah. What would you call that?
A chemical reaction?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's two chemicals.
So two chemicals mixing together.
Fluorescent.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Oh,
Is it
yes,
fluorescent?
Nice.
Is that a chemical?
Yeah,
Is that
that's it's a reaction of the chemicals.
Can't believe I knew that.
I think you're.
really
I
just
think.
thought about
Do you
a
know what?
highlighter there.
I think you've kind of answered all the bits. Like
Just
it's
put it into a
it's
sentence.
it's a chemical reaction between two chemicals that are not mixed until you break the little glass vial that's inside the glow stick, and then they become
okay,
mixed.
in fairness, I didn't know it was. It's so funny all these things that you
So
use.
just sorry to interrupt. Something pinged in my science brain there. It's not fluorescent.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, it's not. Is it? It's luminescence.
It's luminous.
Right, I'm getting my mum to appeal
yeah.
to the SQA.
We've got enough of them happening.
Wait. Can we should probably explain the difference between fluorescence and luminescence.
I was going to, but you kept cutting me off.
What's in the highlighter? Is that fluorescent?
That's fluorescence.
Yeah, it will be
Or
fluorescent.
toothpaste? No, is that fluoride?
Fluoride.
Jeez, fluoride. Ah.
Right, fluorescent is absorbing a part of the electromagnetic spectrum that can't be seen, usually ultraviolet, and then making visible light.
Yeah, so that's
So,
like your
stuff like
that's
black
like your
lights.
black lights and your your highlighters and things like that. They all fluoresce.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
They're absorbing ultraviolet.
Because when you
and
put
then-
a black light,
Fluoresce yourself.
because when you put a black light over the top, they get brighter. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So what they're doing is they're absorbing ultraviolet light or photons. That's jumping electrons up energy levels. It's just if anyone's interested in the science bit. And then as they drop down energy levels, they can do it in stages. And this is called cascading. And this cascading can be in the visible spectrum, so we can see it.
So what's illuminating?
What's illuminating?
Oh wait, hold on. It wasn't illuminating. Was
Luminous.
It? What was
Luminous
the other word?
is luminous.
Luminous.
Was it luminous?
Means giving off light, yeah.
Oh.
I
So,
get described
chemical
as that.
reaction-
Oh,
can be
luminescence.
luminous.
That's what it was.
So-
Luminescence. That was the word.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds a bit
Fluoresce.
like evanescence. Just luminous.
Lumes. See, not the candlestick in
That's Lumiere.
Beauty and the Beast.
Lumiere.
Ah, okay.
Come on.
What's that then? Right. Anyway. Okay. I'll probably have
That's
to give.
the French for candle.
I'll probably have to give myself no points, but like a nice try there. Okay. So have you got the last question, Ross?
Yes.
I'm not doing as well this week, so hit me.
Well, this one you should be able to get.
Oh, that Ross. That puts more pressure on me.
Question 3. Can silver melt ice?
Oh, this is a simple yes no.
Well, I don't know. Can I? Well, technically, if it was hot, it could melt ice.
Okay, yes.
So, yeah.
That'll work, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, it could melt ice. Is my answer. Is that right? Is this just like?
Okay.
Is this the one in the exam paper where you just circle yes or no and it's like doesn't need a follow up? I love those ones. Or a true and false.
No, you're right. Like, but there's the only other part to it is that silver doesn't need to be hot
To melt ice.
to melt ice. Yeah.
Oh.
Silver has a high thermal conductivity.
Specific heat capacity is the word
I
he's
thought our
looking for.
computer, I thought our
That's the
Wi-Fi
word.
was cutting out there.
And that's
It's the remix.
So even at room temperature, it'll still melt ice as long as it's real silver.
Oh, so is that a good way to
It should
test?
still melt ice.
So sterling silver, would that melt ice?
All metals will. They're all good conductors.
Yeah.
Of heat?
They'll all conduct heat away.
Yeah. So
What?
I suppose
No, it does matter in temperature, because actually, if you were, you need to be in a room that it can conduct the heat to. So if the room was colder than the ice, and the metal was colder than the ice, then it wouldn't melt the ice. It only melts the ice if it and the room around it are hotter. Yeah, all metals will melt it.
Yeah.
I just know that it if you wear sterling silver, it doesn't go green. So you get a lot of like.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't react,
cheap,
does it?
Yeah, it doesn't oxidize.
So we've got a really cool demo we do with this at school. We've got a bit of wood and a bit of metal, and the metals are very conductive. I don't know what metal is exactly, but you give it to the kids, and then when they feel it, they feel the metal one is cold, and then they feel the wood is warmer. So they think that the wood will melt it quicker, and then you put the 2 bits of ice on the 2 of them, and then the metal one melts like pretty much instantaneously. And then the wood one just sits there. It's just because the metal ones, can conduct not the heat away, the heat towards it, I suppose. I was saying the heat away earlier. Ooh, silly mistake.
Oh, retraction.
I need to retract my earlier statement.
Yay, it's finally happened. Somebody else has to have a retraction.
Ross has to retract a lot of things, don't we?
Well, that was quite good. Amie, I think over the 3 questions, you have gained another 3 out of 6.
I'll take that.
I think that's a 3 out of 5, because I think the last one can only be out of 1.
Yeah, that is true actually.
Okay, yeah, no, 3 out of 5, which
Ooh.
is
As a percentage.
an improvement on 3 out of 6.
Well, let's see what
What
percentage.
percentage is that? Take a guess.
Right,
How'd you work that out, David? No.
3 divided by 5.
3 divided by
Okay,
5.
see ya. Times 100.
6%. You got a B.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm up to B.
So, if you would like to send in some questions to see if Amie can answer them and keep improving her score, please send them to ireaditos@gmail.com or contact us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok at ireaditos. Please also like, share, follow, subscribe. Please do this on all social media so that we can keep you up to date with our latest episodes. See you next week.